This is not an easy place to drive in a light tank, yo.
No, it's like driving in the middle of an ocean in a dinghy. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you just get tossed around with
I just took a
impunity.
dinghy.
That's
It
gotta end up
reminds
in a
me of,
video. We gotta do well.
what is it, Naked Gun. Frank, we should take a dinghy. No thanks, I went before I got here.
Those shows are awesome. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43, and tonight, Bullvyi and I are out to cause some chaos.
What's up, guys? This is the Finesse Father. We are on Namahan Winter Standard Battle with none other than Double D. I'm going to have a new nickname every single time. It's going to be great.
Every single episode.
Every single episode, we're going to have a new nickname.
And it's possible, because holy mackerel, I got to get used to driving a light tank again.
Goodness
I spent
gracious.
all day yesterday driving nothing but a T92. So, in other words, not driving at all. So,
Yeah.
I might be a little rusty.
Like, why would you do that to yourself?
Oh! I about jumped on top of our RD.
Skateboard on that Artie, double. Skateboard on that Artie.
Amazing.
This
I
is,
literally
it's
just
a little,
did
it's
a
kind of like,
50-50
dude,
off the
both
side
of
of
the tracks never really touch the ground at the same time almost. You just kind of
Especially if you
float.
have to turn.
Oh man, forget about turning.
We Muhammad Ali
They
up there.
need,
Whoa,
they need to marinate on this map a little bit. I mean,
Hey, you know what? It's funny that you mentioned that exact word. There's a Wizzy up here.
have you been marinating?
You know, somebody told me that I need to marinate in my salt.
Marinate in your salt.
And while that sounds like a perfectly reasonable, okay, we have lots of bad guys.
That's all right. We got lots of friendlies behind us. Well, we're getting some good assist here.
Releasing target. The enemy knows our location.
Oops.
The good thing is, this map also makes you darn near impossible to hit in a light tank. Because you're constantly changing altitude and
Yeah, no
angles.
kidding. Well,
It's,
yeah, impossible to aim in. How about that? Because,
Well-
you know, if you auto-lock, the computer's going to sort you out.
I don't know about you, but I feel some type of way about this side. There is lots and lots of badness over here.
Yeah, there really is.
So I'm going to try to feel around the left.
Feel around.
Put my fingers around the left side of the map. And see
Easy
what we
now.
can feel.
Easy now.
We got to coddle the left side is all I'm saying. See, this is why me and you work so well together.
I'm telling you.
Because we can do the exact same thing, know exactly what the other person's going to do, and then run away from each other without any
Woo,
problem.
there's a lot of hatred around that corner.
Yes, there is. I survived the corner once, and that is a bat chat.
Dude, oh man, I am not feeling this, bro. I'm the tip of the spear over here, and this is not how I do business. I would much rather be getting flank shots on somebody, yeah, I mean.
Oh, that would be an E3. Not a fan. Luckily, he's bad.
Double, we got
Alright,
a,
the feelers have
we got
been
a
put
light
out,
back at our
and
cap,
my
yo.
fire is still alive at the moment. So, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Let
Dude,
us out
I
here.
think eventually me saying it's fine is going to be made into a meme. It's fine.
Oh, I mean, kind of. My yell die on a Tiger 2 the other day kind of was. If you saw that.
Yeah.
Post. That was
Oh,
pretty cool.
T-49 is back here running amok. There's nobody near our cap, dude.
Yeah. I'm actually in
Oh
the back
gosh,
of their
dude, this
cap at the
terrain
moment,
looks rough.
looking for Ernie.
Oh. I don't trust myself to aim over this terrain, dude.
I don't blame you.
I mean, because you would just get... Dude, you're like mine would get wrecked, dude, if you tried to use a sniper scope over this kind of terrain.
You ain't kidding. Right shoulder and get as close as possible.
That's the only thing you can do,
And
dude,
ram-
because...
Ram the moment you realize you can't hit them.
Our track is busted. We can't move.
He derped me
Where
and
is there
rammed
Artie?
me.
Track repaired. Drive on.
There it is.
Hopefully I can outload his derp. Yes, I did. Take that, fool. Alright, double. I'm clear over here.
Got us in their sights.
Ish.
Don't you do it. I see what you're thinking. I ain't a fan.
I'm not a fan.
Focus on this
Oh!
location.
Somebody's pinging all
Luckily,
those
I
heavies
tracked him,
posted
and
up
he
in the
can't
corner.
follow me with his turret.
The enemy knows our location. That one did some damage. We've got a lock.
Now let's see what I've got over here. I've got an E3 creeping. And I've got a hearse right behind said E3.
I'm coming around the backside of these fellas.
They've spotted us.
That would be swell. Oh no, you're not coming. Oh, no,
Oh, oh,
No.
oh, oh.
no,
Fumble. Ouch. Not a fan.
no.
And that's a bad chat.
Target locked.
God darn it. Quit running into everything.
No.
Preferably.
GG, GG, GG. Oh,
Got a
Yeah,
lock.
well, they
GG.
didn't have any trouble hitting me there because,
GG.
you know, all
Oh.
of their mediums and light tanks had nothing better to shoot at than me.
Oh, GG,
Ready.
GG.
I should have stayed in the rough
Enemy's got
terrain.
us in their sights.
Oh, that,
Oh, I
that's-
knew
yeah,
that was
you're not
coming,
gonna-
dude. I knew that was coming. The I had a waffle
Yep.
trying to chase me down, and then I ended up falling back kind of into a moss. It's so sad that I get killed by heavy tanks because
Yeah.
I'm just not a huge fan of heavy tanks in general. But we did get
Yeah, I
7
mean-
pins. What about you, Devil?
I only got 4 pins and only 2 spotted targets hit because, you know, I was off doing my thing. But when you're off doing your thing and you become a threat,
Sure.
bad people come to find you.
Sure, squeaky
Yeah.
wheel gets the grease.
I mean, yeah, because their Bat Chat, their Centurion Action X, their TVP, and their Wizzy light tank, which I was actually going to try to kill the light tank, but I kind of got intercepted.
Sure.
They all decided that I no longer needed to exist.
Well,
That
you know
was
what?
pretty much how that
Yeah.
went.
You know, sometimes you go out here, and no matter what you do, you're going to get a throttling. And, you know,
I ignored my #1 rule. For
What's
a
your
tier
number-
10 light tank?
what's that? Panic?
Conserve your hit points.
Well, see, that was my
no
issue.
good to anybody if you run out and die.
That was my issue. I had plenty of hit points, except when that waffle started to chase me. And I was like, okay, I'm out. And then I left, and then the moss is just teeing off on, and I'm in the middle of the open. There's nothing I could do except try to finesse
Right.
him. But he was just stationary. There was, and it doesn't help that, you know, every time I go over a bump, it just kills my momentum. So I was in trouble, man. This is not a map you want to go fast on. But you know
Right.
what?
I
It
mean,
is what
it
it is.
And for a first match of the week, I don't think too bad. You know,
This is your first match of the week?
I mean, in a light tank, yes.
Oh, right. You have been clicking.
I have been clicking last night, and prior to that, I was in every tank except light tanks, trying to, you know, get things other than light tanks.
I see. Well, that sounds
I see
a bit
that mouse
complicated.
is sweaty. Do you see that?
What?
That mouse is a little sweaty.
What mouse is sweaty?
See the mouse?
No.
If you look at the stirve right now, and then
The
look straight at
stirve.
the mouse he's shooting.
Let's see. Yeah. Wow, dude, that thing only
See how the mouse
does
is sweaty?
379. I wonder if he. Oh, he is
It's
sweaty.
a 105. It's not a big gun.
It's got some good DPM to it, though. Goodness
Absolutely.
gracious.
And the camo factor, being able to shoot people without being spotted, is a plus.
What's the
Plus, you add the fact that when you're in siege mode, you do not lose your binos or your camo net
right?
by turning the chassis.
What's your Gosh, that's pretty impressive. What's the DPM on that? I wonder. 8 seconds, probably.
don't know,
The
but-
same as other 105s,
I mean,
guess.
it's basically the same as like a Patton or anything like that, because it
Right.
is hitting for right around 370.
What's
might be
the
a little
pin
less
on
than
it?
a
I
Patton,
wonder. I
just-
wonder it's on the scale of a medium, or if it's like crazy like a tank destroyer, like
Yeah, it'd
290.
be right there with your 105 mediums. I'd say, like I said, right, probably close to a Patton.
Right
whatever
on.
the DPM for a Patton is.
Like, I like it. It looks like a good little tank, but I don't do tank destroyers, so.
Yeah, the only issue that I have with it is incredibly situational.
Sure.
My guess would be anywhere from 40% of the maps you are going to be ruined on because you've got nowhere to hide. You're literally 20 yards away from the person shooting back.
Yep.
And it takes 2 seconds to get in and out of siege mode. So
Sure.
by the time you go into siege mode, there could be times.
Oh
where you're
man,
dead.
dude, when they loaned me the Stark, I did not like the Stark at all. That whole siege mode, hit the buttons, the whole 9. I hated it. And then
Once
I
you get
said,
used to the siege mode, the Stark is actually really
I told
good.
one of the fellas, I said, dude, I hate this tank. He says, I will give you the footage of it. And then I saw the footage, and I was like, it's hard for me to comment on a tank destroyer video because you just kind of sit in the back and snipe. I'm like, okay, well, here we are, sitting next to the spawn. Now, granted, not necessarily his video per se. He was out there doing things, but it's still, I guess I still resist the urge to make a video of this.
To tank destroy.
Yeah, to tank destroy. I destroy
All right,
tanks
so what do we
just
end up
fine.
with?
Let's see.
I mean, I did 1,000 damage.
2,000.
I
I'll
only
take
made
it.
4,000 silver.
Well,
Not preferable.
Look here, man. I mean, I don't want to put a point on it, but without that 3,000 damage you and I did together, we wouldn't have won that game.
We would have lost.
We would have lost.
Exactly.
So
I killed their arty. How much damage did I prevent?
Exactly. I killed their T-49. I mean that right there. I killed the T-49. I mean that stopped 6,000 damage right off the gate. So
exactly.
I feel like we won this game.
We contributed.
I think we did as well. I think we won this game.
And the 6K damage from that Sturv was absolutely a plus, and the Panzerkampfwagen 7's 4,300 damage.
Absolutely.
Those guys did pretty well. But
we allowed them to do that by getting rid of the T-49.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So if you like what we're
doing,
doing, no, go ahead, Double.
You got me.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Punch the like button. Leave a comment below.
It's fine.
Subscribe to the channels if you haven't already, and as always,
we'll see you in the next video.
So
you got to say it together. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.